Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Divas of Design. Uh, I'm Jolene. With me is my co-host, my partner in in designing, or partner in
Design
judging designs.
design crime.
Yeah, design crimes or crimes. Christy,
Hello, hi
Hey,
there.
how are you doing, Christy?
I'm very tired. It's a long week of content creation on top of work and like living. So,
Oh, wow.
it do be like that.
Okay, so this is gonna be an auspicious first episode.
But ready.
Um, I've never hosted a podcast before. I don't know if you have.
Yeah, so
I've Twitch streamed.
short answer no. Long answer yes, but you'll never see it. I am on Twitch a bunch though, so
Yeah,
that kind of counts. Like a podcast adjacent.
yeah. For people watching and or listening, if we ever figure out how to rip the audio and find a host, podcast host. I'm Jolene. My pronouns are she, her.
Oh, Christie, she, her, they are fine. I'm
Mhm.
not super partial as I begun my transition journey. I think the kids are calling them now egg. Is that the thing now?
What's that?
I think the new thing is calling people who are out as trans but not yet transitioning egg. I don't know.
I don't know that.
Someone
So
called me
like,
an egg today, and I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing. Like they seem genuine about it, so I assume good.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. I don't
Right?
think
Yeah.
so.
Right. I
Like,
just want to get like owned and like like oh you know what that means, and they dab on me. I don't want to deal with that.
So yeah, yeah, I'm 1 year. I'm a little over 1 year in HR and my HRT. So like things are going great. I did my
Cool.
makeup.
Cool.
So
Not
this is yeah.
My nails are shit. Much. Oh, we could do some cussing on here, right? Yeah. I got a mani pedi for
No,
last
they're like,
month and nothing.
oh, that's not gonna work 'cause the
Yeah.
virtual background, but whatever. Purple and green
Right.
from a girl, Catwoman.
Yeah, we're not hiding our favorites at all. By the way,
Not
there's
not
no
not at
tell.
all.
No,
So because
where's that? There you go.
we've met each other
Yes,
basically through War Rocket Ajax.
that's correct.
On the Discord was like the
Yes,
first interactions. Then
yes,
this past year, December, we actually met in person for the first and only time thus far at PAX
yes.
Unplugged.
We're not too far away from each other though, so we have to do an impromptu meetup. Or if I need a cheesesteak, I know where to go.
I mean, I'm not like you can get one of those anywhere basically.
Right, but like there's a certain
What like
it hits different.
everybody has their preferences. So like it's like you could use American cheese, you can use cheese whiz. I don't give a damn.
Cheese
I
was.
I get onions far away from me, basically. I'm
Oh,
like
Onion's
Jordan
good
D.
though.
White. Onions are disgusting.
I met Jordan at several Comic Cons. He seems pleasant.
Yeah, no, he
Love
seems
onions
like
though. Love
no,
onions.
yeah. Like you do you. Just
Yes.
I remember like for like long time whenever we'd get like leftovers and like my mom would get a cheesesteak with onions, I'd get one without. And like it was like, oh, let's save space. I'll put my half that I didn't eat in your half. And I'm like, no,
No.
yours has onions on it. The stench will infect my
I
cheesesteak.
I do have those foods that if you put near me, I will yell at you. Like cereal. Like I hate cereal. Like wet cereal. Like just triggers like gag reflex. Yeah, no, it's very weird. I'm not saying it's a normal thing. It's just not for me.
Cereal?
Yeah, cereal and mac and cheese are two things like I don't
What?
like.
Mac
Yeah,
and cheese?
yeah. Well, you know what it was. Growing up,
Elena
my
Belova is gonna be so mad at you.
my little sister used to like that was her food. She she wanted that all the time, but it was like the Kraft shitty stuff.
How
So
dare you?
it's like the orange powder turned me off like that and cheese doodles. I see that it's good like oh
Yeah, apologies to anyone, like, because I'm gonna keep playing with the hair. It's so goddamn hot. Like,
yeah it is. It's 63 by me and it's probably a little warmer inside. I'm not sure how hot it
yeah,
is but
like
on you.
it's I don't know. Let's check the current temperature. But I had to quit. I had to make sure to do my makeup. It's like it says it's 77 degrees outside,
Oh wow,
and
much
then like
difference.
I also have like the computer running, and
Yeah.
one of my monitors is like a big TV.
Same motions to
So
her.
like
Yes.
this
No,
stuff's been
that's fine.
nobody can see. We have virtual
No.
backgrounds. So.
Yeah, right. Even if you did, you couldn't see it. Would womp womp.
So like, I'm a bit of a mess. I tried to do like a new makeup thing. That screwed up. So
So speaking of new makeup things, like I said, I stream on the video game app Twitch, and because the Bat Boy
well,
is
do you
coming
want to
to
promote your Twitch?
oh yeah, it's twitch.tv/NY Snark Exchange. We're about a team of 5 tri-state area goons. We stream Sundays to Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern to like 11ish. But I wanted to play the Batman, the Arkham City one, also known as Batman Arkham Asylum. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do something fun because I'll put on like a fucking like smoky eye stuff, and I was like, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I had an idea what I was doing. But I had a friend of mine. They're like a TV makeup person, so they had give me some hot hints. But I was doing it myself, and then trying to watch it off yesterday. Just my eyes were burning all day because God knows what I did.
What?
So eventually, back on the makeup game. But tonight, no.
Yeah, you just gotta like get makeup remover wipes. That's what I use.
I should have, and I just
Yeah.
like I spent
But
$40 on makeup last weekend and did not think to get wipes.
oh, $40. Oh, that's cute.
It's
I
a
went to
it's a start.
I
Yeah.
went to Sephora for 4 things.
Okay.
I came out with 18 things.
Oh yeah, no, I went to Ulta, which I had to stop calling Ultra because there's no R in it. But yeah, I
But
also
yeah,
thought
like, I got a lot of things I like and I'm
yeah,
excited to try.
I
But like
yeah.
my friend shared like a TikTok and like, here's how to do an easy spotlight eye. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this.
I'm not sure if you have this problem. What I try to do, like eye shit, like so I'm left-handed, and like putting stuff on this is fine. When I try to put on my right eye,
Oh yeah, no, like
it's
doing
a
my left
fucking
eye is a
nightmare.
pain. So
Yeah,
like my wingtip for my right eye, like,
right,
is usually pretty good.
right.
Actually, my left eye doesn't look that bad. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I can
usually
say that. Yeah,
easy. My better works on this side. So,
yeah.
um, yeah, like I don't know what brush is what still.
Oh no,
So
dear God, no, no. You
so
can tell
like
me. You can tell me it's like a Hoobastank brush. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, the Hoobastank blush. You do that for tipping, right? Sure,
it's
okay,
like yeah, get a small blending brush and then get
right.
another small blending brush. I'm
Yeah,
like these labels don't say blending brushes and I like
yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
need a friend to help me buy
Between
things and
yeah,
like
between
label them.
yeah. As now that I'm elder queer baby trans, like beginning this makeup journey, like I have to return a skirt
Yeah.
tomorrow because I know nothing about buying women's clothing because
Oh yeah, I
it
mean
is.
it's trial and effort.
But yeah,
Basically, you got to try things on.
yeah. I mean, I got it from Killstar, not a sponsor, but it could be.
It's not.
And
That's TM. Somebody else. So
if this is your first time, you don't know that though. Shh.
most of our fans are
Because-
probably more Rocket Ajax.
Yeah, no,
fans.
everyone is like, listen, my Christian name is Chris. I think I can legally say it. You know,
Okay. Anyway, you were
anyway,
saying
yes. What was going this
skirt.
skirt? Yeah, so Killstar, right? I don't know how. I was like, oh well, I'll do this math and that math. No, no, me gusta.
Yeah, figuring out shoe sizes and like then the jean sizes was like a pain in the ass.
I
Shoe,
yeah,
shoe
I'm fine.
sizes, I figured out it's either a size and a half difference, like
Right.
smaller or larger. Yeah, larger.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I'm a 10.5 men's and I'm a 12 women's, both
Okay,
wide. So
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
pain in
So
the ass.
I'll say ask you for math because I'm 11.5 men, so that means 13.5 women's. Is that how it works? Is that math right?
That's 2 sizes. So
Oh, right.
a size and a half to 2,
Yeah,
basically.
we'll
So
figure it
you'd be
out. Yeah.
13 to a 13.5.
Yeah.
Basically, it's trying it on,
Yeah.
see if it
I
fits.
mean, I also
And
have a pair of Doc Martens. I'll just wear those all the time for if I need any non-gender shoes.
yeah.
They're
But
nice Docs.
so
Yes.
because we did not explain what this show is,
It's fine.
we'll get around to that like right
Right.
now. So
It's banter.
this all evolved from the War Rocket Ajax Discord when like
Right.
we would talk about superhero costumes and I would go off on like discussing them like in detail and ranking and rating them. And people that know of War Rocket Ajax, hosted by Chris Sims and Matt D. Wilson. Is it Matt D? Or is
It's
it
Matt D. Wilson, right? Because
okay?
the other Matt Wilson's a colorist.
Yeah. And they had like multiple segments like panel president, every story ever.
Right.
But like I love costumes and like fashion. I don't claim to be good at fashion. I don't work in fashion. I know people that do. I know people that have known more about fashion for far longer than I have been willing to admit, or I just know what I like. And it that differs from a lot of other people's opinions. I know that based on Catwoman discussions. So we'll eventually get to that, I'm sure. But basically, what this is I didn't want to limit it to just comic book characters. I wanted like to be able to like because there's lots of interesting designs in more than just clothing. Like I discussed it with Chris beforehand. Like I'm open to discussing like cool props from a movie. Basically, what people have to do is send an email to divasofdesignpod@gmail.com. Include three, you want if you the three things that you want designed and discussed. We just ask you to provide the image or a link to the image so we can share it easier. Because like specifically with characters and costumes, Selena Kyle has had like 10 plus or more different costumes throughout the years. So like having it like I want you to talk about the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man costume versus
Good.
the
Wait,
Tobey Maguire black suit Spider-Man
man.
costume. It's fine.
It's
It's fine.
lazy.
I mean, it's just the same thing but black
Right, but
and
like
white.
there's a version of that that's good, comma actually, and a version of that that becomes the Venom.
Look, we're not discussing that right
Right.
now.
Eventually, maybe. I'm not sure. It's not on my secret queue.
Look, I mean, yeah, hopefully people will enjoy the show and start sending more lists. I know we have some, in the queue already, but the first episode, Christy and I will both we'll be discussing 7 total images. One's just going to be the base because it's basically our Twitter profile.
Right.
I should probably get like our Twitter on this video somewhere,
Yeah.
but it's at
Just
Divas of
imagine.
Design. That's
Yes.
it.
Imagine over here. Well, this is my arm. A
It would
banner that
be
says like,
above.
yes. Yeah. The orange may not be the best choice
Yeah,
as I
like
try to look up this. Oh, wait. There we go. If
yeah,
I
you
keep,
gotta
yeah.
make sure
There we go.
you
Up
hold
there.
your hand in front of your body.
Up there. There we go. Ah.
Yeah,
No, I did. Yes.
while the Batgirl thing is good, it cuts off a lot of you.
I wonder if you think it's the color or you just think it's the.
I think it's the color.
Okay, I'll do a
And
different
also,
bab
I
next
guess
time.
like I'm probably closer to my camera or I'm like
That's
more
probably
zoomed
it
in.
too. Yeah, because like I got like low rib cage up. You got like shoulder lane, so it's probably
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like another program that does like a double zoom or just like focuses in more, so
Right. Oh, either way,
um,
I'll fuck around.
but
Again, profanity. Or,
should I do this?
Alright.
I don't. Nope. No, I should not do that. Right. I'm just testing around.
Okay.
Okay. So, but the first thing that we are going to discuss, it is already on our list of lists that like we'll eventually figure out how show notes work. I guess.
Right.
I guess when we upload this video to YouTube, that's
Right.
when we'll like put stuff in the info, and
Right.
I'll share the link to the Google list that'll be view only for all you people,
Right.
so you can see. But like we're gonna make sure that each like line has the link to the image where I'm gonna save it to an Imager account because Imager's super free. So
That's
like
free is best.
yeah. So all right, let's start right off with our base. This is just going to be the first thing, so we're really just discussing it because there's nothing to rank it against. But this is going to be because
Oh,
like this is our Twitter banner, basically.
yes.
That's what this comes down to. Share
Uh,
screen. All right, the WWE Divas Championship because we are the Divas of Design.
That's right.
This title's bad.
It's the you know what is the first, I was trying to think what it reminded me of.
It's
And remember when Nerf had their girls guns, if you will? Rebel is what it's
not
called.
really, but
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know
there was
why
like
do
a
they need a
girls
girls brand.
yeah, right, because guns are gendered apparently. Yeah, it was called like Rebel. Yeah, because like again it's Rebel but with an extra L and an E, it's like Bell. And if you told me this came with the I don't know the tampon shotgun or whatever the fuck they Bob and marketing came up with, I would have believed you.
Yeah, like it is a vagina. Look,
That's
look at the V.
oh, you know what? I was looking at the like it's like it's a
There's also
Rorschach.
the butterfly aspect of it.
Right.
But
I saw like a luchador mask.
yeah,
I didn't see the vagina.
yeah. But then you have that giant V.
Yeah, that's yeah. Now I can't unsee the vagina.
Yeah, like I remember when I first heard somebody else talk about that, and I looked at him like, oh, oh wow. Multiple people saw this design and then they gave it the thumbs up.
Vince McMahon. Oh, no, Vince McMahon's just like, yeah, get it. It's divas in it. There's a vagina. Divas have vaginas. Send it to marketing.
Look, I doubt he even gave a at the time. I doubt he even cared what the women's belt looked like. I
God.
still doubt what he cares what the women's belt looks like.
Yet more women's matches on Raw, SmackDown, in any episode of AEW Dynamite, which hurts me because one of
Yeah,
those shows I do like, and one of those shows is WWE.
yeah, it's the
Mm.
we will talk about clearly we will talk about wrestling stuff because wrestlers have great outfits.
Some wrestlers have great outfits,
Wrestlers have
not yeah.
incredible outfits that take that either way.
Right.
So, yeah,
uh
this is very bad.
it's been not good. It's not good. Like what I hate is so I guess the side plates is what you call them, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the WWE logo. It looks like someone just like slapped one of those like vending machine stickers on the
Oh my
side of them.
god.
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
my
like
god, that's true.
you're
And
at
what's the
you're at the
other
shop
one?
right, I guess. Yeah, because like password is shop right, and it's like you get your little football helmets, your WWE stickers, and like that's what they are.
And I'm
It's not
trying to see what this is because I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
it looks like God, this looks like someone at like a Photoshop of a Photoshop. Like someone took a belt and then just like, okay, we gotta make sure no one steals like our watermark, so we're just gonna slap some like WWE's on here so we remind them what company this is.
It's oh god. And then
It's
like
not good.
the V and the pink. All right, so yes, this is the first submission to our list. So we're setting off with an auspicious start to begin with. I'll show people the list, I guess. I mean, it's just this right now.
Right.
It's
So man,
the WWE Divas Championship.
that's now our new. I feel like that should be number 3 because well, we don't know yet because like we
Look, it's not going to
actually.
stay as number. Christie, come on. You know what? I already explained this to you.
I know. It's gonna. I mean, also like I expect something worse than that belt, so like it's
Yes.
definitely not gonna be the worst thing tonight.
All right.
Uh, so we're also doing tonight. I believe you said earlier, 6 entries of our own choosing,
Yes.
and we don't know. I mean, one of mine because
You already
I'm
showed
dumb.
me a bunch of them.
Right, but like you don't know what aspect. Maybe who knows?
No,
And
no.
yeah. Anyway,
So, yeah,
one's a given. Points to background.
shall we switch over to you or
Yeah,
should
I'll
I?
start. Yeah, I can start if
Okay.
you want. All
Do
right,
I
so
need to stop sharing or do
yes,
you
I believe.
can you
Let's
okay.
share.
All right.
Share screen. Share screen. Yeah. Okay. So starting off, surprising no one is a personal
Just
favorite.
maximize that
There
window.
you
It
go.
makes it
Whoop.
so much
There you go.
easier.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Sorry, I just
That
wanted to.
way
It is maximized now.
and you can double click if you want to zoom in,
Oh, can I?
obviously.
Yeah. So I went
Yeah.
with a pal of mine's design and my favorite DC hero, heroine, hero, whatever you want to say. I went with the Batgirl Bird's Eye design by Babs Tarr and no one else. That no one else had a hand at that. Definitely no one who was a sex pest and is now
Yep.
hiding somewhere in
I don't
Germany. Just all Babs. She
I,
she came in the comics and just cracked it out of the park with the first one. I really like this costume a bunch. It's my favorite version of Barbara Gordon's costumes. It's that cool like throwback to like Batman 66, which arguably the best Batgirl. Like 66 is a good ass design.
oh my god. Yeah,
Like
look.
that.
Back
Yeah,
yeah. So, what people can't really tell from this specific image is it is like a nice purple and like those gloves are yellow, the
yeah.
symbol's yellow. Y-
Try to
Christie,
try to find yeah. Try to find a
like
good. I was trying to find like a good image that Babs Shore definitely drew and no one else drew that just had Barbara on it because those covers are weird. I don't think Babs did like covers except for like
let's see if we
yeah.
I mean, are we still using like the original
It's his original one.
design thing?
Yeah, it's
All
yeah
right. So like
yeah.
I'm a share screen real quick.
Okay, so I stop then, right?
I don't know if you need
Yeah,
to.
I
So,
think I got to stop because, like I said, if you want to share, there's a little money there. But there you
like
go.
this, right?
Yes, who was
Yeah.
definitely yeah. I was avoiding that one because it was
Look,
drawn by a
this is
sexist.
basically the design though, right?
It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love it.
like so people can see the colors better. You
Yes,
got
yes,
like the black lines on the
yeah.
outside of the legs.
Mhm.
The belt is so good because it's
It
like,
seems functional.
Yeah,
You know, like superhero belts are, dime a dozen. Like he looks like something like Deadpool, which I think he like it was not to bring up the Rob too much this early into the game, but like there were pouches there that didn't really explain why there were pouches there. The seemed like okay, yeah, no, she keeps her her batarangs, her grappling hook there. It makes sense. Like it's not all like one. It's not the same goddamn pocket. It's different pockets.
yeah, and
Uh,
like the one hip pouch with the thigh belt, it's
yeah,
very smart. It's very functional. Like
right,
you could like wear this in the real world.
right. That's the
It
whole
could
thing.
exist in the real world.
It definitely like I believe it's also the case too that like this was designed with cosplayers in mind. That's why it has like the cape hinges,
Yeah, the
the
cape
multiple
has again
zippers.
buttons on and off. The top is basically a motorcycle jacket,
Yeah, right. It makes
and she's
sense.
got like Doc Martens.
Love love Doc Martens.
Like the bright yellow Doc Martens, and like it's so exciting that
Right.
like if people have seen the image for the upcoming Batgirl movie on HBO Max,
Oh,
like
right.
it's
That's right.
this costume.
Yeah, right. Because it rules.
Yeah,
Like it's again, Babstar, no one
it's
else.
great. It's
It's
it's one of Batgirl's best costumes. It's not her
right.
best, but it's one of them.
No, but it makes the most
I
sense.
mean, I was saying that to
Yeah.
argue with you, but
Oh yeah. No, like 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 we don't get this costume without without Batgirl 66, but like this is that done for was it 2014,
it
2015
says
audiences? Yeah.
2014
Yeah. Okay.
redesign, so
Right.
by Blank and
Wait,
Tar.
Blake and Babstar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this rules. I will gladly put that. I'll make
Like,
that.
here's the issue I
Yeah.
have, like, I'm like, "Yes, leather jacket, not
Right.
spandex." Like, what do you I get that you're making a statement, but your statement's stupid and you should feel better about
I
that.
mean, I get it because like like how fast before someone did like loot art of this or like was the big brouhaha over that one cover where it was the Joker holding the Killing Joke like reimagined
Oh
cover.
god. Look,
So like
yes, there's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah, they want to protect the hero.
bad, but,
Yeah.
like, it's not hard to make lewd art of anything. She's
No, it's
wearing a
not, but
leather
like
jacket, you unzip it,
right,
it's not
but like
difficult.
right, but like they wanted because I
Look,
know
it was
this
made for a
run
more family friendly,
right,
like,
yeah.
book,
Right, they go for like
basically.
the manga crowd for if you will.
I
Uh
guess, I don't
yeah,
know.
but
I think it
also
was
God,
just, like,
yeah.
for an all ages type book,
Yeah,
basically.
right. Which,
But, like,
like
here's the thing, like, the discussion costume-wise, not book-wise,
yeah,
doesn't matter what I mean,
yeah. I mean,
that
to
girl's
extent
never gonna wear something that is not really going to be inappropriate for kids.
right. Because DC's gotta sell Batgirl dolls or action figures or both.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, she's not that type of character. They don't
No.
have that many types of characters, and usually they're evil. So,
Yeah.
or I mean, I guess
I
we
mean,
might someday
Starfire, though.
someday we might talk about Phantom Lady and her swimsuit. But
That's yeah, that's
pulp Golden Age characters, that's a whole different
I mean,
conversation.
like,
Who knows?
Starfire, though, like, if we go, like,
Look,
New
we're not
52
talking about.
New 52 Starfire, anyway.
Look, that's on other people if they want to talk. I will talk about it, sure, but
Oh, someone should send in
anyway,
a list of all the Robins.
anyway,
That would be fun.
Batgirl of
Yeah.
Burnside, it's coming in hot at our
I
new
think
number
that's
one.
our new number one until we rank more than two things.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so
Top shooter.
Batgirl of Burnside by
Right.
Babstar. All right, you're gonna have to make that link yourself because
Sure, I'll figure that out. Yeah,
once you get your image,
right.
and like, or you'll share. Well, we can do
Yeah.
that afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't
That's
want to.
the easy
Yeah,
part. All
yeah.
right,
That's
so
post stream work.
all
All
right,
right, so
we'll go to my
yeah,
next one.
I'm very excited to see because I have no idea what your picks are.
Yeah.
I have a feeling about one of them because I know you, but
All
like,
right, yeah. Well, I mean, you went for your.
oh
hot
right,
take.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, there's so
I'm going here. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little hint
Okay.
right now.
Okay. Ready?
I'm going for a bottom shooter. I'm
Oh,
going
oh
for my
no.
first one's
Oh
gonna
no.
be a bottom shooter.
I'm saving my worst for last.
All right. So
Oh
Cody,
no. Oh no.
for people not watching, I
Oh,
want you
no.
to. I wish you would, but maybe you'll see the
So,
thing.
oh
This is
no.
recently in the world of professional wrestling. Cody Rhodes left AEW and then recently debuted came back to WWE at WrestleMania. That same night, they had already put shirts up on WWEshop.com for Cody Rhodes. This is the WWE 2022 Cody Rhodes shirt, American Nightmare shirt.
Oh, okay. So
let me describe.
Oh,
It looks like a wolf. I think it's supposed to be Pharaoh, his dog, because that feels like a
right.
Codyism. He's got glowing blue eyes, but he also kind of looks like maybe he's like a wild, a white tiger of
It's
some sort.
so. It's the shading that like it's like is it like it's right? I forgot
But it's
Cody
also
had
like
a
how the head and the ears are.
yeah. I forgot Cody had a dog.
Yeah, he's
And
got
like
like
I'm the
oh
girl who owns the Cody Road like AW anti fucking the face mask. I bought that I with money. I was like I'm gonna buy that. But
so
oh
this
no.
wolf dog has the incisors are gold for some reason. I
I
didn't
don't
notice that till just now.
yeah, that like
The nose is sort of golden brown. The
oh
eyes are
no.
glowing blue. On top of its head is the upper half of a human skull, like no lower jaw. It is painted in the American flag colors with the red, white, and the blues with the white stars.
Right.
On top of the skull is a golden
Oh.
crown.
Oh.
Coming out of the right side of the skull are blue feathers, and on the left side are red feathers. Behind the design is fire. It's all on fire, and then smoke is surrounding it, or it's coming out of his ears and coming out of the top of the skull. And then beneath it all, like in a diagonal V pattern, the one side says American in blue, and the other side said Nightmare in red. It is atrocious. It's so
It's
hideous.
this if you told me this was someone's t-shirt when they rallied on DC back in January 6th, 2021, I would believe you.
Yeah, no,
Uh
100%. It's
I was prior to him curing racism. That does not mean what you think it means. I liked Cody Rhodes. Was it I owned a Cody Rhodes t-shirt and his bad neck tattoo face mask. Yeah, no, I
what?
was like, yeah. Well,
Why? Christie,
Cody was my gateway to New Japan. So like from the Bucks of Youth.
this
Yeah,
isn't a wrestling podcast, but
right. Right. So like it was like it's like
Christie, why?
Punk got me back into pro wrestles with the pipe bomb. Cody made me realize I was wrestling outside of America. But oh, this is bad.
Look,
It's
ever
real
since
bad,
he
real bad.
got that neck tattoo,
Yeah.
which we will rank that, I'm sure,
Oh,
someday.
oh,
It is atrocious,
it's
but not as atrocious as this, because the
right,
neck tattoo is part of this.
right. Because like all right, so like if you remove, so I'm not saying this is like I'm not saying it's bad, it's not, it's good, but if you remove the wolf dog head and just have the skull with the feathers, it's a bad design that makes sense. With the
Does
wolf
it? Do the feathers make
for
sense?
Cody,
Is he
it
Native
does.
American?
Right, because
No,
it's
he's not.
rock, flag, and eagle. Okay,
But that's not an eagle skull.
right. Well, it's eagle
Those aren't
feathers.
eagle
Well, it's
feathers.
because he's the American Nightmare. It's a terrifying skull bird, or whatever. I don't know.
It's not a bird.
It makes more sense without the dog head. The dog head only like it's like I don't know. Like it's there's too much going on, and none of it makes sense.
It's so baffling.
You know how
And
like in the early aughts we called like random humor like monkey cheese fart joke stuff. That's this design.
like the crown is so baffling because like I remember AEW where you were basically making fun of Triple H by
Right,
breaking the throne. This is a Triple H crown. He has worn that crown at wrestling shows.
right. His Shao Kahn crown.
Exactly.
If you like something if you take away the wolf and the American like American flag theme and like put a Motorhead logo, it's a Triple H shirt.
It's insane. Like
It's also kills me that this is probably one of Cody's better T-shirt designs.
that's just sad.
It is like he has bad again he has merchandise that you wear to storm the Capitol. That's and like
Yeah, look,
I don't think he's that racist, but like it's not a good look.
look, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay, so
Anyway,
that's so.
uh,
What's worse
do
than the
you
Divas belt? Here it is.
yeah, there we go. That's what I was going for. All right, so let
That's at number
me.
3.
Yep, where is it?
Adrenaline in my veins.
What I
Bottom of
have
the
it
list.
at?
I go
Let
like,
me make sure what I have it listed
is
as.
it adrenaline? No, it's adrenaline in my soul, right?
Adrenaline in my soul, something,
Then
something.
something
Cody Rhodes.
roads.
All right,
I do love that.
yeah, I'll write it down as Cody, Cody, American Nightmare
Nightmare.
WWE
Sure.
2022 shirt.
I do like how we're this is all right. So this is our fourth one now, and we've had one wrestle. Oh, so we had one comic, and here comes wrestling number 3. I'm going
Bags
with
all over. I got scared.
yeah.
Hold up.
I'm
Yeah.
okay,
Let me. I guess do I
yeah.
have to stop sharing? I
Let's
don't.
find out.
All right. No, I
Okay,
don't
sure.
want that. Go away.
Okay. So we'll go. Continue the thread. TikTok's favorite lesbian wrestler. Who I don't think she
Okay.
is queer. Rhea Ripley. I went with her Elimination Chamber 2022 outfit, only because I was like, I didn't want to steal any of your Catwoman,
Mm-hmm.
flavor. But this is Michelle Pfeiffer as hell.
Sort of.
Like it's like it's Walmart Michelle Pfeiffer. Batman
All right.
Returns.
So,
Catwoman.
like, having seen other images of this,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's
In
perfectly
my
fine.
opinion, it's fine.
It's
I don't find it to be very Catwoman because it's just her normal pants. Those are her normal ass pants.
I
And the shirt is just it doesn't have any stitching on it whatsoever. It
No,
is
it's dime store. It's the
yeah,
no
like
frills cat. Comic Con's in a week,
yeah.
and the mask is lost in the mail, so she has to improvise.
It's a
Ah,
it's a
yeah,
costume, it's an outfit she wore specifically to wrestle in Saudi Arabia.
right. Where women are not allowed to show skin. I believe that's the deal, right?
I mean, I don't know the rules, but
Yeah.
yes.
I don't. Yeah, but aside from obviously her fingers in her face, I'm trying not to, I'm trying to like I said, that whole situation is not great to begin with.
Yeah, no, like
Uh,
not a big supporter of Saudi Arabia
no,
or WWE
or
working
no,
with them.
or both.
Yeah.
But I do like Rhea Ripley a whole bunch. Yeah, this is a perfect. That's what we call
I'm gonna
this
look
is the Cody
for
Rhodes my Cody Rhodes pick because it's perfectly mid card. It's not bad, but
um
it's not her best.
let me
But
see if
also,
I can find a better quality pick. Uh, what happened? That's not it. This could work for. It's not a full body thing, but let me share this.
oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, it's definitely like fetish wear Catwoman. I feel
Oh,
like
I mean, look,
yeah,
Rhea Ripley has always done like the black leather. She just
right,
usually does like a tank top,
right.
and
Something
like
she exposes her big beefy powerful arms.
yeah, obviously, look, you work out. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's the
You
thing.
do the goth makeup. You and
Someone
Liv Morgan love queer baiting everyone.
someone else on a different colder, just a comics Discord on started calling her Buff Tar instead of Babs Tar, and I can't unsee that, and it's very good.
Buff tar? Like
Babs Tar, but she looks like a lot like
I don't
Babs.
know what Babs
Yeah.
tar looks
Oh,
like,
okay.
so
I'll send you some photos later. That is,
okay.
yeah.
I'm
There's
like,
a lot of
okay.
same. They have the same facial structure, but this is the more of the
Yeah,
queer
like
lesbian look, and also jacked.
yeah. And like you can see like it's got the ringlets, but like those are her normal pants.
Yeah,
So like I remember people went crazy for it at the time and I'm like, it's fine.
it's
It's
good.
fine.
It's a mid card costume.
When
She's like,
somebody said it was she did a Catwoman and I saw it, I'm like, what are you that's not a
it
Catwoman.
has that vibe.
Just
It's not.
because
Yeah.
it's black
Yes.
vinyl, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's a Catwoman.
It's a black vinyl plus she's a
You
blonde plus
have to
this.
have
Yeah.
the
It's
stitching.
right. It's not a 1-to-1, but it has that energy.
Liv Morgan did a better Catwoman at WrestleMania this year.
That also became something I was gonna put in my top 6, but I was like, no, I can't go.
You,
I can't go too wrestle heavy.
my friend was like, "Hey, can I pitch this?" I'm like, "Hey, you have to email me. You have to send the email in."
Yeah, that one will do.
They have yet to send me that email,
Okay.
but I'm like, all right,
So ranking it now that we have more than 3, this is very exciting. I say right now it goes between what's the list again? I would say
so
it's not as bad as Cody's neck tattoo.
look, it's better. It's number 2 right now. It's better
Yeah.
than the Divas Championship.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna it's only gonna fall from here, but I feel like number 2 is a safe bet.
Rhea Ripley.
The
What
Elimination
it
Chamber
was 20? Was this
this year.
22 or
Yeah,
21?
22, I believe. Yeah, I could have sworn it was. I typed in 2022. I believe it did. I hope it did. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's a good number 2 spot.
Catwoman in quotes.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. So I'll stop now. 1 second here.
Okay. So right, yeah, back to me.
Okay.
Actually, you don't have to stop sharing. We can
Oh,
just swap back and forth
okay.
between.
Well, I'll do it when I turn back on then because
Yeah.
I want to keep
All right.
surprise.
So we had American Nightmare. Now I think the next one is my top shooter.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Jim
Oh,
Ballard Catwoman.
I
Fucking.
feel so. I like this costume a whole bunch. I just can't like people call it the boob sock costume.
It is vacuum sealed costume.
Right.
It's the boob sock.
Yeah.
However, it is everything I want from a superhero costume. It is spandex.
Mhm.
It doesn't look believable at all in the
No.
real world.
No, absolutely not.
What people always get wrong, they think she's in heels. She never wears heels once in that. I mean, she does in Selena Kyle form, but
Right.
never in as Catwoman.
Yeah.
The thigh boots, the opera gloves.
Love tie boots.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the mask is my favorite mask. Period. The
So
way, the way the eye
yeah.
slits are, like if it's just so good. Like it emphasizes their eyes. Their eyes are so great.
It's good. This is like when I got into comics. This is what she was wearing. I really this costume like it's not my favorite, but like I get why it's
Crazy.
your favorite.
Yeah, like I mean, this was a huge influence on young Joe. Jim Ballant, very big fan of female anatomy in specific areas.
Sometimes it's haunted. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah, like the book definitely gets hornier as it goes on.
Yeah, I definitely remember. I think it has to be like post 50. There's a issue where it's like the Scarecrow. She's fighting the Scarecrow, and the cover is like her crucified, or like it's like her costume on a Scarecrow.
Yes,
It's
yes, it is.
yeah. That's it's oddly horny in a way it shouldn't be.
I mean, like it's just her
But, like,
costume, though.
but it's Jim Ballard. Like right, it's not something horny, but Jim Ballard. Like that man is horny. That guy's horny on Maine before horny on Maine was a thing.
Yeah, and people will make fun of him, and sure, that's fine. But like, he's never done anything terrible.
Right, yeah, right. He's like his only crime is being horny, you know?
Yeah, like he loves breasts a lot.
You know,
It's the '90s
right,
where a lot of people were like that too.
Yeah, right. Like
He just went to make his own comic based entirely around it.
right, like back in my day, we called that starting image. Now, now it's called Tarot. Was it Tarot?
Broadsword Comics?
Yeah, it was definitely Broadsword. Tarot, Curse of the Black.
Tarot, Curse of the Black Rose.
Sure, that sounds like a Jim Ballard
I
book.
don't know. I always saw it like in the stores. I'm like, oh, this is too much for even me.
Yeah, my local comic shop did carry it, but it was on the top shelf, and polybagged for reasons, mostly because this book was basically pornography. Anyway, good costume. Good costume.
It's my.
Ooh,
I'm gonna fight for it to topple Burnside.
I don't know. Okay,
Burnside is too realistic looking to be a superhero costume.
I'll concede that this is better than Burnside, but the minute Batgirl 66 shows up, is that we're gonna have words.
That's tough. Look,
yeah,
Catwoman's had a lot of like this. When the dress comes into play, I don't know what to do.
That's the problem for us then. But I also don't think we get this costume without Batman 66. So I will concede the #1 spot.
I can agree that because right.
It's I'm you but hornier. Look, is this costume?
I don't get me wrong. I thought of things already randomly that are like that'll topple the costume. I love this costume, but like I think unlike every story ever, I think this idea has so much more potential for constant top shooter.
Oh yeah, right. It's a lot more vital. So yeah, I will give the #1 spot to the Jim Ballard boob sock Catwoman costume because you kind of have to. Also, like that had more staying power. That was her costume for like what, a decade?
Yeah, 90. Well, almost a decade.
Right.
And actually, not really a whole decade because the costume changed. Close to Ballant's final run, where she stopped having the one where the hair came out the back and she had the tail.
Right, but I still say
it didn't have the black thigh boots.
But they kept it was the same. I feel like thematically the same. Whereas
it was like
the minute, like 4 years later, Batgirl got her very bad, naughty, very awful Sean Gordon Murphy costume.
What?
Oh, it's bad. Batgirl's costume, not the one she's wearing now.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the Catwoman.
Oh
4
no,
years
no,
later.
she
I'm
got
like,
no. That she
Darwin
got
Cook.
the no,
What?
like yeah, Darwin Cook costume
Uh,
rules. But no, I think
Oh yeah,
yeah,
this is Catwoman,
when 93
1993 by
Jim
Jim
Ballard.
Mallon. Purple cat suit.
Okay,
Right. It's number one for a moment, I'm
okay.
sure. So
Okay, this one it may. We'll see how it goes. I haven't so good. Two. All right, so this is the first one. Now we have to like consider what is well designed, what is classic designed. This is my first video game costume, which is gonna, it's gonna you're gonna see a lot of these as this pod slash video show continues. Let's see, share screen, share screen. Yeah, I went with noted Italian plumber of Super Mario.
Look.
Yeah, again, not the most like intricate design, but iconic, right? Like,
Yeah, no,
yeah, it's like
it has stood the test of time.
right.
It has never changed.
No, right. It's got like a little more detail, like since we're all living in HD gaming now. But like, it's the Mickey Mouse approach, like 3 colors, never really change, tweaked, but never really changed dramatically, unless it's like yeah, it's like pair of cat ears or raccoon ears or someone's gonna yell at me for the old
Yeah,
variants.
he wears a different hat.
Yeah,
His
right.
hats change,
Yeah.
or he gets a fire flower and they color shift.
Right. It's right. It's the white and red. I think I think like this is perfect character design because like we're gonna see a lot of like as much as I love like the Babs costume, which was super good but super intricate. This is simple. This is perfect though. But like the minute you see those colors, like it's a game changer. This was video games first like icon that wasn't just Pac-Man. And
Yeah.
like you said, like it has lasted a test of time.
Hmm. Do I like it more than alright, so it's iconic. Do I like it
Right.
more? You say you think you'd put it above back? I
Ooh,
think I'd
so
put it
no.
above
It's iconic. It's not my favorite though.
okay.
It's very well done, but it's also like the downside is it's also kind of plain.
That is
Like
true.
yeah, like it's
And
very
I
yeah
will not lie,
yeah.
if Luigi ever gets submitted, Luigi's above Mario.
Ooh, spicy,
Yeah,
spicy.
green's better than red. That's it.
That is
End
true.
of story.
That is true. But blue's better than green.
But Luigi Luigi wears green and blue,
So
right? Doesn't he?
oh fuck, I think you're right. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking the original. Yeah, I'd actually slide Mario between Batgirl and Rhea for now. I think it's a
Yeah,
good
like Luigi
costume.
wears green and blue.
Yeah, I think it's a good costume. I think it's one of the most iconic video game designs,
Yeah, it's
but
definitely
also
above
kind of
Rhea Ripley.
yeah, It's what's up?
Alright, if you don't think
Yeah,
it's above Batgirl, I'm okay
yeah,
with that.
yeah. I think it's
So,
between because it's also it's not Ray's best costume
so
either.
do we put it as Mario from
No,
Super
that's
Mario
dumb.
Brothers?
Super Mario.
That's his last name though.
Is it though?
Isn't it?
But also, so here's my question now, which I think people at home want to notice too. I submitted
We should just
default.
I mean,
I
if you
submitted
do
default
not know
Mario.
if
If
you do
someone
not
submits Bob Hoskins Mario, that's technically a different Mario, right?
yes, correct.
Okay,
Look,
right,
if
cool.
somebody submits Mario with a fire flower, that's a different Mario.
Mario, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be this one though.
So we should describe the costume for people.
Right.
Yeah, like it is. I don't know if you don't know what Mario looks like.
Looks like
It is blue overalls,
right,
brown shoes.
right,
Like he's got little gold buttons holding his overalls.
right.
A red long sleeve shirt
Mhm.
underneath the overalls. Big white gloves. They got like 3 little rivets or
Right.
something like where his knuckles are. And he's got his Italian
The stash.
caricature Italian mustache.
Every Italian has
Like big blue eyes. His eyebrows are like crescent moons, and he's got like the red hat with the
Right.
white circle and the M in
Come
it.
on.
It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
so simple
It's
and
the
so
Mickey
good.
Mouse of video games,
Yeah.
Like that being said, incredibly safe, like conservative in the way that but there's nothing wild about it. Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's fine.
like
It's good.
it's
It's
just
good.
like
But like
if they changed it, people would be upset.
right. Which I'm dying to see what this movie's gonna look like because as this time we have not seen anything from the Super Mario movie starring Charlie
Like
Day, Jack Black, and a bunch of people.
I don't want to. Let's not get into that.
I'm I'm very excited for everyone but Mario.
Isn't it Chris Pratt?
Yeah. But from the bright side, Charlie Day as Luigi.
Okay.
I
All
love
right.
Charlie Day.
Whatever.
I love Charlie Day.
So do I, but he's not Luigi.
I think he can be though. Someone needs to start
Anyway,
submitting.
we are
It's
not
Always
talking.
Sunny costumes.
All right, Mario from Super Mario Brothers.
Right. Yes.
So yeah, we'll get you'll send me those images,
Yes.
basically, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I could.
all
I
right.
have a file. Okay.
To
So
my next one,
yes.
I forget what it is.
Okay. It's not Catwoman.
It's not Catwoman. It's not the Atomic. I think I was just going for a wild card.
Oh, wild card.
I
Speaking
forget
of
what
Charlie Day.
order this is in.
Right.
So, it is the Andre the Giant
Ooh.
1987 World Wrestling
Now that's a belt.
Federation Heavyweight Champion.
That is a good ass belt.
This belt only existed for Andre the Giant. He did not have it for very long. I fucking love it. It's classic black strap.
Yeah.
It's got 2 side plates on each side. Each side plate has a different national flag on it. Going from the right in, we've got the flag of Canada right above Japan's flag. Then the next side belt has the United Kingdom flag, and below that's Australia's flag. I think that's Australia, right?
Yeah, it's Australia. Yeah. If it has to be, I believe it is. If not, it's all y'all.
Then on the opposite side belts, there's the American flag.
Right.
Below that is Mexico.
Okay.
And then there's the USSR.
Right.
And below that is
Which
Italy.
Is alive and thriving. USSR.
And then the middle plate is it's got 2 eagles on either side of the globe. The globe is colored in blue with little blue stones or whatever. Yeah. It's got the classic WWF at the top. World in a banner. Oh.
There's so much I like about this. So here's what I like about this. Number one, and I mean this in a good way. Looking at this and seeing the globe and then all the various flags, it reminds me of the Street Fighter 2 character select menu, which is that's a good point. 2, it's very much what I think about a pro wrestling belt. If you say a championship belt, this is what pops in my head. And 3, it's black and gold, and that is the best combinations you could have for a wrestling belt.
I don't know. We'll eventually get argue about that.
NXT belt was very good.
Okay, but
yeah,
I will. People, if you submit
any
white strap belt, I'll fight for it. White strap belts are gorgeous.
Right now, Cody Rhodes is mashing on his keyboard.
Look, I mean, my opinion, the most gorgeous belt WWE has currently is the NXT UK belt.
Oh, I got
But the NXT UK women's belt has a white strap.
I have no idea what it looks like because I don't watch.
Well, we're not judging them. So
yes, eventually, someone's with that, then I can judge that. Okay.
What I also love about this, I learned this when I was a fan of Jakara, and their Grand Championship also had flags on it. Right. A world title with flags on it.
Good.
Feels like a world title.
How else do you know it's the world if you don't have flags on it? Right? I'm willing to make this our new number 4.
Number 4?
I think it's between Mario and Rhea.
It's definitely better than Rhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say below Mario.
Because it's not the most iconic belt, but it's damn
good.
No.
It's
damn good. Damn good.
Look, I've got another belt saved that was never even an official belt.
Ooh.
So
that one we have to figure out how we're going to deal with prototypes.
It's a design. So
both prototypes and prototype.
It existed. It existed.
Okay.
All right. I'll give people the hint to it. There was a one-time only King of the Ring belt that never appeared on television.
Ooh, exciting!
it's gorgeous.
Somebody's got to set in a list of New Day gear because that's gonna be a lot of fun. Those dudes always look great. I'm hoping we have no idea what the listener submitted lists are like, and I'm very excited to see what they are. But this is good. This is good. I like that one a whole bunch. That was a good pick. I'm generally excited about that pick. That was very good.
1980 WWF World Heavyweight Championship for Andre the Giant 1987. All right.
Okay. So it's back to me now. Okay. So this dude has a lot of outfits that are going to be top shooters, at least if I have my way. I went with the one I think is the most off-brand, if that makes sense. And it's actually no, never mind. That's the one yet. Actually, JK. I will go with it. So it's back to video games. That's my number. I forgot number 4, not number 5. Number 4. I came out as trans this past year. And I had to figure out what was like the trigger that maybe like aside from like Texas having being a garbage state with some garbage laws, and it's Vi from Arcane / League of Legends. Not a good costume, but I fucking love it, if that makes sense, because there is a lot going on.
Okay, so there's 2 costumes here. You have to pick one.
So it's the same costume, it's just with a jacket on over it.
That's a different costume.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
so I need you to zoom in because I've never played
okay.
League of Legends.
Okay,
I've never watched
you could watch Arcane on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. Okay,
it's
get
very
off
good.
my
So
back.
it's very good. I will talk with you. So this is busy. I like it. So Vi's whole deal is that she's a brawler character. So she has like big mega fists. I couldn't find art of this design with the big fist
She got
on.
a side shave.
Yeah, she got the fucking good hair. Fucking the hair good.
Some, like,
hair good. Goggles are kind of whatever. Like I think it's 2022. Goggles are kind of played out, you know. So the left without the jacket, not great. With the jacket, costume's much better. I think it's a nice pile thing. It's just busy. Like those pants are not
What's her
good.
name?
Vi.
Vi.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is League of Legends, so every character has like 4 costumes. There is a lot going on with League.
I tried to find like a higher quality image.
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, it's a lot going on because I see that's because like she was in Fortnite.
Maybe this will help. I don't know.
Okay,
you be the judge.
Yeah, that's her Fortnite costume, which is her Arcane costume, but it's also
it looks like this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's on brand. Yeah. So yeah, the character is cool. Love the hair. The goggles are kind of weird. The mold's good. But it's busy, and like I think those
this is not bad. Like
no, it's busy, but it's like hard.
I'm having trouble seeing it because of the quality of the image. So.
Okay, I was doing a little more, but like
yeah, no, that's not going to help. It's low quality
image. Right, it's the best. It's the best I can find that actually has the entire body is the issue.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was I could have gone with her game model, which is like 15 years old and garbage, or something a little more like newer. But I forgot I had Vi on here. I thought it was so next was this is again the Rhea Ripley problem where I like her. She's a big buff lesbian, but not the best costume.
I think it's pretty. Look, the
jacket good.
The jacket rules.
The
jacket fucking rules.
Right, but like
the belts are fun.
Belts are like super Final Fantasy for me. Like I could name like
I love me what's like an asymmetrical belt or like a belt that's high up on one side and hanging low on the other.
You know, belt. What if 2 belt though? The pants, they got rid of like.
I love the 90s, so like of course I love multi belts.
Yeah, but the pants is what really did. Like I don't care about that. The rest of the costume,
they're sort of like the striped pants.
Yeah, they're like
pants.
They're like clown pants. I'm trying to be nice.
I feel like they're more piratey, but
I'll take that. Yeah, it's a Rorschach pants. You know, it's not to be confused with Rorschach's pants. It's you look at it to what you see. I would put Vi, character I adore, and help me figure out my trans identity. Not super high on the list. I like her whole bunch, but I don't. It's definitely not as good as the 1987 WWF World.
All right, you just need to specify what this costume's going down as.
Oh, just put Vi Arcane. That's the best. But put it down there.
Vi Arcane.
Yeah, I would say
this is the costume she wears in that.
Yes, this is her.
Maybe if I look up that.
Yeah, I'd say her post time. Yeah, it's super hard trying to find like an actual image because
look, the Fortnite skin is exactly this costume. It's just higher quality. So
yeah, okay. If you want to do the Fortnite, then you can do the Fortnite skin.
No, I mean I'm just for screen sharing purposes.
There you go. Yeah. Well, you can't see the boots though.
You could get the majority of the boots from it.
Yeah.
All right. So things that I could not see earlier.
Right. The hoodie.
Her breasts are taped up, and I could not tell that at all.
My bad. I can see that perfectly fine. I mean, I also have a big monitor.
Great for you.
Yeah,
about this character.
That makes sense. She's a brawler. The tape knuckles is good. Well, it's like I guess her wrist, forearms, right?
Let's discuss that. It's got the double belts, which I like.
Right.
I like the piratey pants. Like they're gray and black stripes. I think they're fine.
I think if it was a solid color, like, or give her like torn skinny jeans, which would be a nice upgrade.
I cannot say whether or not that would work differently because I don't know anything about the character. This is all I'm learning.
I guess I'd put it as a tough, punchy lesbian.
Yeah, and right now, like, I think she's a tough, punchy lesbian pirate. So I'm into all that because she's also kind of got like buccaneer boots. So, what else? Like she's got the side shave. That's also
Side shave's
sort of
good hair,
magenta
good
side
hair,
shave, which I'm in
good
favor
hair,
of.
good hair.
The
Yes,
taped up wrist fucking rule.
right.
She's got like the gray white sleeveless thing with
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
around the sleeves and like the
The
collar.
tattoos are
That's
fucking
fine.
rad. I wish I could find a picture of the tattoos that's not pornography because she has some fucking very good tattoos.
Yeah, like I'm just screen sharing Google search now. So if
Right.
anything explicit comes up, well,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's hard. It's again, yeah, like that's a cute fan art. I tried to find something that was like legit. So like, it's we're not yeah, I'm not sure what that 3D model's from. Is that actually from? That may actually be it. Sans jacket.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of buccaneery, and
Yeah.
she's got like a metal. It's not a knee
It's
pad. It's like a Ric
no.
Flair knee pad.
It's Stone Cold Bionic
Oh, like the one boot's got straps around it, the other one's got like a
Doodle.
little
Yeah, see those
grill.
boots good.
Boots are good, yeah.
Boots good. Yeah. Again,
Um,
I'd
Definitely
say
better. I'd say better than Rhea Ripley.
but not as
Uh,
good as that belt though.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I put her in
That
a
belt's
spy.
pretty gorgeous.
Right, that's the whole thing. That's also like that's straightforward. That knows what it is. Because like you're saying she's a cool lesbian pirate, and sadly she is not a pirate at all.
All right,
So
Vi
like
is
yeah,
Arcane what she's
yes,
from.
yes. The
The
arcade is the
parentheses these.
yes. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
again. So
yeah.
you'll need to find the definitive image.
Yes,
Or
I'll
should I
try to.
save the
Yeah,
one that I just
save it
found?
now. Yes, yeah, that's fine by me.
All
Bye.
right, so
Yeah, yeah.
we'll
It
get
just
back
sucks
to
that
your
there's no.
screen.
Yeah,
Geez,
Jack.
like yeah, wish that had that, but
Yeah,
better. All right,
they gotta
what
drop
do
an
I
art book
say?
or something. Okay, so now we're at our number 5 picks. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so saving this. You can tell that we're a well-oiled machine.
That's it's our
Yeah,
first
56
episode.
minutes, and we were like, we'll do an hour or 9
It's our
costumes,
it's
but
our
this is our
double
first one,
our
so
double size first issue. That's why
let's not go that far. Hopefully.
Marvel charges $7.99. We'll get a pin up there too. It's fine.
All right. So is it my turn? I believe.
Yes,
Yes, we're doing
yes,
Vi. Okay.
yes,
I
yes.
think I know this is another. It's not quite a bottom shooter,
Okay,
but I'm gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun talking about it because it's
okay,
low. It's
okay,
it's
okay. I'm
fucking
excited.
low.
I'm excited to see
Pretty
this.
sure.
Okay.
Presenting the
Oh,
Yeti from
oh,
WCW,
oh, oh
the
no,
Dungeon of Doom's
oh
Yeti,
no, oh
or I'm
no.
sorry, the Yeti.
Oh, oh, that
Uh,
is yeah.
it's bad. It's super
That's
bad. I don't know how to describe it other than like he's called the Yeti, but like he's just got mummy wrappings
right. He's a
on him.
mummy. Like I don't get it. Like I'm. This is not the first time I've seen this, but like it doesn't make any sense to me because Yeti. I think Wendigo from the X-Men or the Hulk, depending on what you know him from. This is the mummy. So
It,
like
it, it is a mummy.
right,
I love it because it's so bad.
but
Ugh.
it's not a good design. It's a Yeti. Like nothing on that says Yeti.
And yeah, I know, but it's just like wrestling can have some great stuff, but and it's just like a lot of it's in the presentation, and even the announcers were not into it.
Right? No, they shouldn't be. Like this is
And it
why I
was
didn't
abandoned so quickly, but
rightfully
I
rightfully.
wanted to talk about the Yeti. Like,
Oh
I know we're
god.
not gonna talk about it for long because 'cause we're already running out of things to describe
Yeah,
because it's just a
it's right.
very he's a very tall man wrapped up in mummy wrappings.
So uses this is like when you go down to like a bodega and they have like the bootleg toy section and it's like awesome fighting Avenger time and it's like a Batman, a Shrek, an Iron Man, and Spider Man and like it's like it says Captain America on the Spider Man, but it's clearly it's clearly Spider Man. That's what that is, and no, it's not good. Like
It's
if he was like like Rachel Ghoul, but Ghoul spelled like Ghoul, not like the DC Comics way. That's clever. Like if it was called anything but the Yeti, I'd be a little more intrigued.
well,
But he's definitely called a different type of monster, and
I
I don't care for
don't
it.
know who created him. I think if it was Kevin Sullivan's idea, I know he was involved in the Dungeon of Doom. I'm pretty sure.
Dungeon of Doom, good ass name by the way.
Yeah,
That
gee, I
rules.
can't imagine, Dungeon of
Yeah,
Doom. Wait,
right. That could be one of three things. That's great, but like I'm not gonna say what those three things are. But like that's a cool name for something, and this is a bad costume. This is a bottom shooter.
yeah, yeah. But is it as bad as the Cody Rhodes American Nightmare shirt? Is it
Hmm.
better or worse than the Divas Championship?
Okay, it's definitely worse than the Divas Championship because at least the Divas Championship, at least that makes sense, even though there's a giant vagina on it that I can't unsee.
Mhm.
So on one hand, the name and the image don't make sense, whereas Cody's fucking American flag jamboree kind of makes sense. On the other hand, that doesn't look like it'd be worn at a Trump rally. So
This is the
okay,
question. I think I think Cody Rhodes' American Nightmare is a terrible design,
right.
but is it a worse design than the Yeti?
Right, because at least Cody's design
Because at
makes
least
sense for Cody.
but we can laugh at the Yeti.
Right.
We can
So
take joy in the Yeti.
it's definitely not better than the Diva Championship. Like that's my ceiling. If you want to put it between the Diva Championship and Cody's bad neck tattoo shirt
I
skull
don't know.
wolf.
Are you arguing it to be better or worse? Because I could
Yeah.
go.
So
I think it's
so
better.
if I'm being honest, I think it's I think it's the worst thing only because like Cody Rhodes' racist neck tattoo makes sense for Cody Rhodes' racist neck.
Yeah, but
The Yeti doesn't imply that it is.
it's also racist.
Yeah. Well, like,
We're
yeah.
saying racism is better.
Yeah, God, doesn't it get weird when someone asks us about Spider Jerusalem? Uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, okay. You know what? I can't let racism win. We'll put
Not in our first
no,
episode.
no, no. We have to wait till someone asks about the Red Skull. We'll put between
It's
seven
a
and eight.
fucking good design.
It depends on it. I don't like the green potato sack costume, but yeah. So yeah, I'll put the Yeti between.
And it's not even spelled Yeti. It's spelled Yeti, but pronounced Yeti. But that's not part of the design.
I'm really glad we're airing out our morals in the first episode. You know, just so that people know what we're about. Okay, it's my
Look,
turn.
I think the Yeti is better than the American Nightmare. Obviously,
I
it's
will say,
also not
yeah,
racist. So
yeah. Okay. I feel like Cody Rhodes is gonna be a character we come back to a lot as a person. Okay,
oh,
so this is an attended top shooter because anyway, now properly, now I'm not misgendering. I remember who my there was a number 5 pick in there. I'm going with arguably one of the best dressed up heroes and one of his most unique variants. It is. Fuck, where is it? God damn it! Okay, at the research next round, JK, it's a bottom shooter. It's Jared Leto as the Joker.
I was
Uh,
about to be so mad at you.
yeah. I just did a Joker trick to myself. No, this is my bottom shooter. What if what if the Joker looked like Post Malone but also worse?
And was played by a
By
sexual
right,
assaulter.
by an actual sex pest / cult leader /
Oh,
just a garbage person. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think it's bad. I think this is gonna give Cody Rhodes a run for his money as the bottom shooter right now because
fucking like we need a shirtless image of him
oh
to
the
show all the terrible tattoos.
it's I mean, like, the thing tops, though, the damage. Like, the damage on his forehead is the worst.
The stupid, the
Also,
stupid.
it was super hard
We
trying to
need
find a
the.
good image of this costume because, I mean, it's bad,
It's not a.
but,
It's a
like
design. It's
yeah.
a costume, but like yeah, look, costume and makeup, all those terrible tattoos. I gotta look for. I gotta look.
It's because like, there's so much going on, and all of it is awful in various degrees. And, like, I'm not even, like, a Joker girl, like, he's not my favorite. He's not even, like, top 5 Bat rogues, but, this is like, I feel bad for people who
All
like the
right,
Joker. Well, some people who feel like they like the
let's
Joker,
see.
like, not all of them.
Some
It's
Jared
he
Leto
has a mouth
Joker.
tattooed on his
The grill.
hands.
He's got grills.
The girl's right because Batman broke his teeth when he killed Robin or something, according to noted idiot Zack Snyder.
Fucking. Where's?
Right, they're all bad. Like
Is this a big pic? No.
purple
Oh my
Lamborghini,
god.
purple Lamborghini. Bwah, bwah.
Where is? I need a good fucking image of this piece of shit shirtless. Fucking hate him so much.
It's bad, right? Like it's like, yeah, like I needed my bottom shooter, and I was like,
Okay,
I
here.
was gonna go with Morbius, but I was like, nah, Morbius is a little too on the nose and too fresh.
Fucking
I gotta go with
fucking
what I iconically
Joker
love.
is written across his abs. He's got on his left pectoral, ha 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 ha, all over the place. The other one's got another skull with a jester's cap. More ha ha ha's on his left forearm. He's got the mouth on his hand, which we saw earlier.
It's so bad.
It looks like a bat symbol with a knife through it.
Right. See, that's how you know
Damage
he's
onto the
the
forehead
damage on his forehead. I love
and
it.
the
That's how you know
grills.
he's damaged.
Fucking
God.
yeah, look, it's worse than Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
Worse than
easily,
Cody Rhodes.
easily, right? Because like, at least like, well, like, I mean, at least we don't know Cody's not a sex pest.
We
Cody, when
that's
he's wearing his normal Cody Road clothes, is a well-dressed man in a lot of suits or like Bullet Club t-shirts. The Joker, Jared Leto Suicide Squad is bad. Like it is a gross misunderstanding. It's like you ever been to a Comic Con and like they have the artist alley, but then they have the artist alley, the guys who basically bought their own booth, and it's like sexy Harley Quinn making out with Deadpool. That's the guy. This is that Joker. That's the Joker equivalent of that.
fucking the Joker, Jared Leto from Suicide Squad, bottom, the bottom one.
It's bad.
It's so goddamn bad. All right, like let's go back to yours. The cane. All right, and yours, he's got the unbuttoned shirt.
Right, and like
Like
I don't get
so much
the
gold
excessive.
jewelry.
Right, yeah, like like people want a proper version of this movie, and I say proper in the loosest sense. That's there's like a bunch of people like, oh, now that we got the Zack Snyder cut, we have to get the David Ayer cut. I'm like, no, like how do you see this and go, oh no, I want more of this?
Like I'm okay with director's cuts being released.
Right.
They're not doing it. Get over it.
No,
Like
they shouldn't. No. If
Snyder
this is the choice
Snyder
you
made
made,
everything terrible by saying all this shit. Now
right,
Ayer's doing the same thing.
right, but like don't. Like also like we as a nation said, hey, do you know what? Nah, we actually don't need a 4-hour cut of the Justice League, and that because that movie did not do that great on the box office maximum as far as I know. So no, like if the big one with the bad dark side didn't do it, the worst one with the worst Joker ain't gonna do it either.
Like I mean I would see it, I
Oh,
guess.
I would
I
not.
watched the 4-hour
We
Justice League.
right, but we also have a good Suicide Squad movie now. Like that exists.
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, James Gunn was like, "What if I make this but good?" And people were like, "Oh shit, what if that was good?" And it got, it got no WrestleMan John Cena in there. My partner's favorite, my
But like
partner's boyfriend, Pete Davidson's in there.
I
Margot
mean,
Robbie's in there, being delightful.
yeah, the reasons I would watch it are like Will Smith, Margot Robbie. I like Croc in it. I like. Well, I don't like
I
him in
have,
that.
yeah, I have some opinions about
It's
Killer
got
Croc.
Katana. It's
Oh.
got El Diablo. He was great in it. But like the movie's bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
Yeah. Also, the guy who
All right.
co-created El Diablo, not great either.
What was that?
There's the guy who co-created El Diablo, not great either.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
There's look, fandoms are filled with
yeah.
terrible people.
Just go see the guy who definitely didn't co-design that back row costume. But yeah, this is a
Okay.
bottom shooter. This is definitely number one.
Currently, yeah, I don't have any that's
Sorry,
gonna
Cody.
come close to it. I don't think.
Sorry, Cody.
Cody, you had a good run,
Right.
but all right. So let's go back to me.
Okay.
The next one, it's a good one. It's
Okay.
probably not a top shooter, but I love it. I love it
God
so
damn it.
much.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Earth's Mightiest Hero.
Oh, that good.
The Wasp.
That good.
Janet
though.
Van Dyne.
That
the
good.
Wasp.
That good. Not my favorite Wasp costume.
She's had
but
so
up
many.
there.
They're so good.
That I hate to say it, I really like that. Was it the Jeff John Avengers run? Like the armor she had?
Like the gold armor panel.
Yeah, that was
Well,
good.
It's pretty good.
I think it was
Very
really
horny, but very. It's
yeah.
still cute.
It was it wasn't that horny, but I liked it. It looked like when drawn not by not appearing in a Jeff Johns comic could be kind of cool,
But like, so this costume, because this is a cartoon for children,
Right.
Like it's got like a fun, it's a fun halter skirt with black
Yes.
leggings, yellow boots with like there's little W divots at the top of the boots. She's got fun flared yellow gloves, bare shoulders because I said it's a halter dress, but like underneath the gloves, she's got still black glove, black armbands, I guess, that come up to
it's
basically her upper arm. She's got a black choker, aka a cool necklace. The golden yellow wings in the back. And my favorite part is the headphones antenna on her ears.
Cute.
They're so cute. And like her hair in this is super cute. It's like
it reminds me.
It's like it's sort of like the original Carol Danvers hair, but like modern and like crisp.
You're not much of a gamer, right?
Not really.
She reminds me of this character Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII, which
Oh,
again same
seven. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
same energy as the Wasp, honestly, and
Oh, yeah,
like
totally.
I love this is a good ass choice. It's super cute. Like it's a very good all ages
And,
costume,
like, oh,
but I feel
like,
like this way you
the
could do this.
makeup's real good
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
because 'cause she's
Oh
got,
yeah,
like,
little yeah.
the little under eye slants. Uh,
It's
I'm not
it's a
good at
costume. It's
describing
like
makeup.
yeah, her name's the Wasp, and she looks like a wasp costume, but not like in a dumb way or like that time when she was a mutant wasp.
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah,
to,
no, this is good. It's a good
alright.
design. This
Like,
is
it's
I'd
super
say
cute
yeah,
and especially matches the energy that she has in the
right,
show.
especially for a kids cartoon too.
Yeah,
Like like it's
I
like if you put like I'm sure like you could do a version of this in the 616 Marvel universe, it would still rule.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love her headphones
Yeah,
antenna so much.
that's yeah, right, because it's a throwback to like her. She had like the big dumb one on her head back in the Kirby era, right? The red, there was like a red and blue costume, which had like a
Yeah,
singular, yeah,
it was like a big
yeah, not
pointy
good,
hat.
not good. Yeah, yeah,
Alright,
this good, this very good.
okay,
Okay, so
alright. Is it I'd say it's better than V.
yes, yeah, yeah, better than Vi.
Is it better
Um,
than the, Andre the
ooh,
Giant title?
so you can make an argument that it's not, but I won't listen to that argument.
You say it is?
I'd say it's better than the title. Honestly, I think it's a
Alright.
lot more fun. I see that.
Better
I'm
better than Mario or not?
that's the whole thing. Hmm.
Because like, I can see going up against
You know what?
Catwoman and Batgirl.
You know what? You know what? Here's my hot take. I think the Mario design is more classic. I think the Wasp is more fun, and we're
Mhm.
here about fun, not legacy.
It's
So,
true.
but not as good as Batgirl though.
Not as good Batgirl?
So I would say number
I can
three.
agree to that,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, not as good as Batgirl. Number three though, Wasp Avengers Assemble.
That's not no, it's Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Sorry, it's the theme song. Like Avengers Assemble. Theme song very good. Although
I don't
we don't.
remember the theme song.
Oh, it's a fun one. It's a fun little like butt rock song.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was so good.
For
Season 2
season
was
one was very good.
ruined.
Season two was
Yeah, look,
minus
Disney
minus that
bought
new.
everything, and then, like, all
Yeah.
the animation, all the cartoons were getting killed off,
Uh,
basically.
I do like of that other Avengers cartoon because they do a Die Hard episode that's basically Reverse Siege, where it's Hawkeye stuck in the air ducts and he has to take down the Masters of Evil.
I haven't seen it. Like, the
It's
one was too it felt too MCU based,
the
so I
first
was like,
season's not good. Once they start going off in weird like Marvel
"Oh,
universe,
everybody's
the
watching anybody watching just, like, making me do these links when I should have switched
shit's
over to
fine.
your stream."
Okay,
"Oh,
okay,
you
okay. So
weren't
yeah,
ready. Never
yeah.
mind."
Nope. Sorry about that. Okay.
You should
I'm
be
ready.
ready.
I'm ready now. Well, I had to find a new image because I thought it was saving, so I'm ready now.
You should
Okay.
just
So
do what
another
I
top
do,
shooter. Yeah.
leave the same thing open so you can just scroll down.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Oh. All right.
Well,
My final
there's a
pick.
spoiler.
Yeah. So I tried finding official art. I couldn't find it. This is the best I could do. It's Spider-Man's Future Foundation costume.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man's
what? You're gonna I
his
need you to talk a little
his
slower.
Future Foundation costume
Oh,
from the
Future Foundation.
Foundation.
Okay.
Yes. This is a little more techie fan arty, but it rules. Spider-Man. His first costume, the best. His real clothes, to paraphrase our
Look,
pals
that's
at
gonna
work.
be look,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that at some point.
Yes. Yeah. The iconic red and blue is good. That black costume slaps. Everything between, I'd say, the black costume to this, various degrees. Like I don't like the Scarlet Spider costume with the
We're gonna
hoodie.
fight. We're gonna
I
fight.
don't. I think it's. I think there's an idea there. I don't
We're
think
gonna
it's
fight.
there.
Look, we're
The
not there yet. We're gonna fight.
The Iron Spider costumes, okay-ish. Not my favorite. Not my favorite.
So describe this for us,
All right. So it's basically
because it's gonna be. This is a
okay.
lot going on.
Right,
So
so it's basically the Human Torch. You know how sometimes characters die. He didn't die, and then Spider-Man was added to the Fantastic Four, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
No,
whole
no.
yeah. Anyway, right,
Describe this
so
costume.
it's monochrome, black and white, which is a fucking amazing pairing. It's definitely like what if Apple designed a Spider-Man costume, but I mean that in a good way. It's very clean. That I like. I when they mess with the spider, I get a little worried. This is one of the few times when they change the chest spider, and it works for me. It's actually kind of like a reverse Venom, if you will. Whereas Venom was the black costume, the Venom costume is predominantly black with a white spider. This is the inverse of that, and it just fucking rules. Like it's a good ass costume. It looks good, with his other FF pals in black and white. Again, it's a good twist on the Spider-Man costume that actually delivers to me. Not my favorite, extremely very good. I put it up high in the list, to be honest. Not quite Wasp or Bat.
Really?
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't think it go. Yeah, I don't think it goes
Mm,
above the belt, but I think it goes directly under it.
okay.
Yeah, because like
I'm trying to find some other like shots of because like
yeah, because
his
like
knees covering up a lot.
it's just cover up some white. It's pretty asymmetric. If you like cut it down the middle, it's the same design. No, I like the black lenses a whole bunch. I think that looks super spooky for Spider-Man. And like Spider-Man's like inherently a spooky character. You know, he's a horror character. And
Is
if
he?
yeah, like, dude, he's a creepy
He's
guy who
not.
hangs on the.
I've never considered him to be spooky. Here's
He's
here's
like
a
dude,
nice hip
yeah,
pose one.
yeah, right.
A
Like
little cleaner. I don't know.
yeah.
Does he normally have the lines?
That makes no
The
the
ears?
line. That's that's the like the Jason Todd type helmet. I'm not crazy about that, but like the one you found is a little nicer. I just yeah, I was trying to find images and what would save and actually load. That's very good. Again, look how like clean like that looks a little more sterile than what I posted, but it's still a good costume. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah,
I think, in my opinion, it's fine. Like, if I never saw it again, I would never be sorry. I
you're
wouldn't
probably
be
not
sorry.
gonna allow outside like video games and action figures. To
Yeah.
be honest, I think it
Like,
worked for that
I
story
don't
arc.
think Spidey is a spooky character, so, like, the black eyes are just weird for me. Like,
Oh, see, I think
if
you can't.
this was a Mr. Negative version of Spider-Man, I get it, because Spider-Man is, like, an idiot prankster, jokester. Like,
He's not.
he's dumb.
Oh, he's not though. He's a boy genius. Spider-Man with
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
science boy.
but he doesn't have street smarts.
No, oh no,
He's
no, but he's nerd smart.
he's
Yeah,
not smart enough to actually achieve anything with
Mm.
his actual intelligence.
but he's been a CEO. Spider-Man's looked himself into some good stuff. I like it. It's
Yeah,
again, it's very much like what would a science
Dr.
superhero look like?
Octavius lucked him into that stuff.
Oh, superhero cost. That got also a good suit though. Fuck, someone's got to send in an old Spider-Man list. We have on that. I'd say
Okay, wait.
personal favorite of mine. Comparatively
Um,
speaking, not the best. I'm willing to
I
slide.
mean, you
Yeah,
say below the championship?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's
a
better than V.
yeah, yeah. I
Like,
think
I
it's
like V, but, like,
yeah.
it's like, alright.
I think this kind of reminds you. Yeah, it's a little more science techy. It's definitely still Spider-Man though. You know, like you can see that. It's like, oh yeah, Spider-Man.
It reminds me of Anti-Venom more so than Spider-Man, so
Right, but
like,
like,
cause he looks too serious.
well, it's also no man. I like it. I think it's like yeah, it's
No,
like
that's
charisma.
fine.
Yes,
Look,
I think it's yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not
like
saying you're an idiot for
no.
liking this.
First off, how dare you? No, I think it's very neat. I think it's it's how to do
I
a good
remember,
inverse of a Spider-Man costume post like 2000. You know.
yeah, like, I just remember in the storyline when, like, he's like, "Alright, I'm joining the Fantastic Four," and they're
Yeah.
like, "No, we're not calling ourselves that." And I'm like, "Oh, poor Spidey. You could have
That being
been part of
said,
the."
I like this better than like anytime they try throwing like a 4 in the spider, like with it, like a what if or like those weird things where it's
I don't
like
like, no, I just him in a blue costume
yeah,
with the
that's
number
bad. It's
4 and I'd
bad.
be fine.
I don't
Not
like
the
yeah.
spider, he just had the 4 jumpsuit.
I don't.
Look, the Fantastic Four jumpsuits are a whole different thing,
That's
but,
gonna be
like,
fun. Yeah, where's Bagman gonna stand in this ranking?
was that Batman?
Bagman,
Oh,
Spider-Man
Batman?
costume where it's like the
It's
old
fun. I think
curvy
it's more fun
with the.
than this.
Oh, it's more fun, but I wouldn't say it's good. That's the difference.
Ah, I don't, I think it's more long. I think that it also lasts longer than this.
No, I
Yeah,
was like,
no, I think it's
I
way
mean,
more
it's been
iconic than this.
around longer. I don't know about that. I mean,
I
I mean that did get a Funko Pop, but I don't.
Like, anyway, we
Yeah,
ranked it.
yeah.
It's not my jam, so, like, it's, yeah, I don't know, it's just too anti-Venom.
This is pretty Anti-Venom. I can't remember. No, this was post Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom was Brand New Day, right?
Hell if I know.
I I think yeah, I think Anti-Venom came first. I think that was still post One More
Alright,
Day stuff, and then this was after. Anyway, yeah, that's the
so,
here or there. So
uh,
final one then, right?
yeah, the final one,
Ooh, okay.
it was spoiled a little earlier, but we're going with Star Trek, the original series, Captain Kirk's green V-neck, also known as the fat shirt.
That's oh man. Oh no.
Look,
So
I don't, fans call it that, like, I guess because they say he's trying to hide his tummy, but, like, we've seen him shirtless at this point, and he's still fucking hot, so,
I
but we're
see.
not judging William
Yeah.
Shatner's young William Shatner's hotness because it's great. You can't deny it. The green shirt is so dumb.
It's dated.
It's so, look, it's the '60s, it's campy, it's fun,
Right.
but, like, it's so funny because like, it's got, like, this sort of fold across the diagonal fold, like, that, like, he tucks in through the side. the Starfleet emblem is sideways and down by his hip for some unknown reason.
Yeah, like
And
that's
it's got some like gold laurels up around his collar.
that.
It's
So it feels like the logo on by like his like hip. That's like. It's more like a basketball jersey, like made by, it's like Starfleet made this shirt like it's a sponsor, versus that it is like a insignia. If that makes sense. Like this is
it's
a Starfleet
I don't know
brand.
why the
It's weird,
emblem is on his hip.
right?
Like there's no reason it can't be up where it
Right.
normally is.
I think it'd work better if it was
And
higher.
why is it sideways?
Yeah. I'm not a Star Trek girl, so like there's a lot of this lost stuff. Like the most of I have absorbed was next gen. So like Kirk's and like those 2 out of the 3 J.J. Abrams reboots. I'm not the biggest Star Trek person, is what I'm getting at here. I don't think
Look,
this is good. It's weird.
look, it's weird. That's why it's a wild card. That's why I threw it in there.
Yeah, did not see that coming. I mean, until you leaked it 2 minutes ago. So
Yeah, like
ooh.
look, the basic gold is so much better looking at, but it's the lazy costume. Where it's
Right.
like, you know, like when I wear this, you know, it makes me a little different. Like I love the color green. This is weird.
Right, he looks like like his face screams badass. His shirt says, "I got this on clearance."
Okay, so where do we put it? Is it
Oh.
all right? Better or worse? It's better than the Divas Championship. Do you think the Divas
Hmm.
Championship is better?
I think you can still, at the end of the day, you look at the Divas Championship and be like, "Okay, this is a wrestle belt for women," even though it's low key sexist. If you
Low
d
key?
if
Okay.
yeah, if you cover up, fucking Shatner's face and show me what that was, I could not tell you that was a Star Trek
Okay.
from immediate
Let's see.
glance. I think it's fun, but ugly as sin, and kind of like like it doesn't scream Star Trek to me already. It seems like Star Trek porno costume.
Look, a lot of Star Trek 66
Oh
costumes are
yes,
porno.
yes.
So.
But like you have not to like dox your Twitter profile, but like your banner with the Legends of Tomorrow Star Trek thing, that looks more
Also
Star.
very porn.
Yes, very porny, but looks way more like Star Trek to me than this does. So I
Okay.
think I would
Wow,
put
you
it.
think it's worse than the Divas
Yeah, I put it
Championship?
between the Divas and the Yeti, only because the Divas belt still tells me it is a belt for women that's poorly designed, whereas the Yeti is called one thing and it is not a Yeti,
Okay.
a bait and switch, if you will.
I don't know. I think it's better than the Divas title. It is not inherently sexist.
I mean, okay, there is that.
I guess if it is, like it's inherently horny because the
Oh, it's
V-neck.
inherently, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll give you that. It's definitely horny. Well, it attempted to be horny. It's that that gold star that's
Yo,
not
you should
quite
see
there.
some female cosplayers that rock this. It's so fucking horny.
Yeah, yeah. Like you know what it is? If it wasn't on Star Trek, it wasn't on Shatner.
Look,
That
Shatner's
shirt.
fucking hot. Young Shatner, here, look there. It's the green shirt. It's the
Okay,
fat
that's
shirt.
fun.
It's
It looks like
but you
my
know
friend
we
Jen, but
have our
okay,
preferences, obviously. So
right. Yeah.
like this
Okay,
one, it was very funny, but like it's very
that's
lined.
that
But
that at least looks Star Trek to me.
but anyway, I think it's better than the Divas title.
Okay, you know what? I'll
For
give
sure.
you.
Do we need? Do we flip a coin on this?
Let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. You call it
Do you
though,
have
because
a coin?
I may have put all my coins in my purse jar, coin purse jar.
It's so far away.
Yeah, I have a receipt for Duncan. I have my driver's
Alright.
ID. I do not have a coin. Oh, you just have a coin online. You do it virtually.
Well, it's too late. I grabbed my jar of coins.
Okay, sure. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Since it's
Heads
your
above,
pick.
tails below.
Sure. Okay.
Tails. What am I, the Matt Wilson now?
You are doing most of the work, so yes. And my
That's true.
first name is Chris, so also yes.
Captain Kirk, green V-neck. The
It
fat
is also
shirt.
super telling that you got the number 1 pick and I have the 13th pick. Both DC though, which is wild. Or
That is
DC
true.
adjacent media. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
surprisingly late on Marvel content this first round. I figured I thought we'd have at least like 1 X-Men, but nothing.
You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to make sure to get some wrestling stuff in there.
Way more wrestling,
All
right? It's
right,
like, yeah,
so
than Marvel.
stop screen sharing because
Hooray!
we don't have any more.
No.
Okay, I think this was a
This
was
was
a
a
long
lot of
first episode.
yeah.
To be fair, like the beginning, we did ramble a lot.
Yeah, but it's some
So
some I always said foreplay, which is not the word I'm looking for. Some flavor text, letting you know what we're about and a lot of fun stuff. I had a blast though. That was a lot of fun.
all right, Chris, where can people follow you?
Well, if you want, you can
If
if you look below me, you can see my Twitter handle. That's at the Anarchris. I'm on the Bad Bird website the most these days. Also like it's my handle for mostly anything. So like you plug that into Instagram,
I
you'll
I
find me
just
there.
realized I spelled my name wrong
Oh no!
and my Twitter name, so
Oh no!
I'll have to change this
Yeah.
background for a number of things.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, and that's the best place to find me. And from there, I tweet about when I'm streaming, stuff for here, and other various shenanigans.
All right. You can follow me at Jolene double O negative. There's no E at the end on Twitter, but everywhere else there is. Like so Instagram, Twitch. I haven't twitched in a while. So maybe I'll eventually get back to that. This is our first episode. We don't
Yes.
really know how to sign off.
We say goodbye and hope for the best.
What was that?
So we say goodbye and hope for the best.
Yeah, keep on designing. Oh,
Catchphrase.
damn it, we could have been the designing women.
Into the orange I go.
Wow, okay. Fine. All right, like, subscribe, right?
Yeah. What's the Holy Trinity? It's like, subscribe, and comment. That's what pushes. Yeah,
Sure.
That's the holy YouTube trilogy.
Share with your friends.
Yes.
Oh, right. And if you want to submit entries to the list, the master list of designs, we are divas of design at Gmail. No, divas of
Hold on, let's find out real quick.
divas of design pod at gmail.com. We're on Twitter at divas of design
pod. Oh, no,
nope,
yes,
just
it's
at
right,
divas
that's
of design.
Yes.
Pod was too long. So.
Right, that is the Gmail though.
Yes, Gmail is our email.
Yes.
Twitter pod divas of design pod was too long. So yeah. All right. Sorry. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yes, we'll see you next week or whatever this is, or a week from wherever this is posted.
Yeah.